Hey there, friends. I am K Moonchild, and I am back for another weekly collective card pull. And this is going to be for February 22nd all the way until February 28th. And so the end of this month of February in 2026, let's get into it. Please remember, a few minutes before this video ends, we're going to pull some What's the Tea and kind of see what else might be trying to intrude this week that's kind of icky or trying to stay hidden, that needs some exposure. May this message this week for you bring some type of insight, clarity, guidance, or an awakening that you might need here. We got the card. Spirit has given me two. Wow. And so Spirit is talking about there is a family confirmation. I want to say a family truth here that might find itself arising, or that needs to be thought over here again. Says Spirit. For some of you, you're kind of just pushing some things into the back that maybe you understood or learned about your family, your lineage here. And Spirit's like, we need to bring that back to the forefront here. Like, what you thought is true. Like, we're confirming. Like, you thought absolutely right about whatever this information is that came out here about the family. And so for some of you, you need to go and reunite here, possibly with some elders or some people, or for some of you, some siblings here in the family, and get roots growing again. And so I feel like some roots have been severed or shortened. Maybe you haven't spoken to one another in a long time, and a conversation needs to be had. Maybe you are thinking about them, or they're thinking about you. And yeah, that's your confirmation of, yes, I need to go ahead and get in contact with them and speak about the situation, or talk about some family concerns or matters. A conversation here needs to be had. And so Spirit is confirming, like, yes, like you keep seeing, or you keep getting hints about whether you need to go forth and, have this conversation with this family member, or get in contact, or reunite, and maybe bring some family members together, and sit down and maybe fellowship, as they say, over a meal, or over coffee, or over, just a gathering here at someone's space and place, or house, or outside of that here. Yeah. For some of you, you're struggling with someone in the family, thinking like, they think they're just too privileged. They're too good, okay, to show up and to be involved with us, or with me and my family that I created here. How do I get, for some of you, this is a woman, how do I even get that woman? I'm hearing some of y'all say that old lady about the house and come engage and be involved here, with me and mine's. Yeah, and that might be tough here. Um, for some of you, you need to bring a gift, or you might find yourself being gifted here. Someone has something. I'm here, like maybe a family heirloom here that needs to be exchanged, and maybe that's why things have gotten shortened with your engagement or your conversation here. And so for some of you, you're like, hey, I want this back. I need this back. This was something that was supposed to be given to me. It was supposed to be mine. It's supposed to be inherited. If they're willing to give this back here, then great. We absolutely can sit down and talk, and catch up, and get things reconciled, or at least hashed out here. I can hear somebody saying, like, I'm not going to do too much, but if we can resolve this issue, then great. We'll be cool. But I'm not sure how much I want to proceed forth with doing much more. And you might just need a little bit more time to trust the process. How interesting. Let's see what else the concern could be. Yeah, for some of you, someone probably, left, not probably, but someone here probably left things high and dry, or they left a situation high and dry. Like, they took from you, they used you so much for money, they left you in like a poverty state here, knowing that you had your own things that, yes, I have to take care of too financially. At the time, yes, I was able to lend the money. I was able to help out their situation. But now, when I get in a bind and that money is useful, okay, I come to collect the money, and guess what? They're leaving me high and dry. They're leaving my wallet empty. They're leaving my bank account on low because I need that money back, okay? And they got me in a state of poverty. And I didn't leave them in a state of poverty. When they needed, I helped it. I assisted them. And so now they done left me alone here. Wow. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, because some roots have been cut. Some roots have been severed here. Some roots have been just, cut off. What else here? Yes, the Spirit is really calling for the community to come back here together, community to show up, the family to reunite, to, resolve these situations that are at hand. For some reason, the timing now is very important here for you all who are receiving this message, or around this timing is important for you to reconsider and kind of think out how to approach it, or how it will best need to take place here for you and the others that are involved with this. And for some, it's not even all a bad thing. You just need to get together. It's been a while since you've seen the family. You guys got together and, I don't know, went out or even talked on the phone, because life can get busy, and sometimes you just don't get you don't get a chance to sit still and pick up the phone and say, hey, how you doing? And it's been a long time. What's been going on in your life? This is what's going on in mine. I miss you. How are the kids? How is work? How is school? Just how is life in general? And just to have that relieving conversation, that catching up conversation as well. Some of you got a good person on the phone. Yeah, official person. You got a good person, official person here, right? That that's your close family member. It's like there's someone who's like your best friend, and you can confide in them, and they're someone who's very like this person, very official, very stand up. They're someone who's just a rock for you here, and it's just been busy in life, and you two need to have a chit chat and get together, and just exchange life, and talk about things and have some laughter too here, says Spirit. How interesting. This is a very strong message here. Very strong message here for us this week, for you friends, okay? Wow. Well, guess what portion we're at? Let's get a quick message. What's the tea is always quick here. But let's dig here and see what's something here that we need some exposure for. What's the tea this week for you for February 26th? Oh, we already got it to the end of this month for February 28th. Travel is on the board here. And what I'm hearing is be mindful about those who know that you're going. Oh, woo. Be mindful here about those who know that you're going out traveling here. There is maybe some knowledge here on, some legal issues that might pop up. And so if you're taking a chance to go out traveling, if you know someone who's trying to pack up and go traveling out of state, out of the country, Spirit is saying, please be a bug in their ear, and make sure they are making sure they are concerned about any legal issues that they might have going on. All right, talking about court judges, immigration lawyers, and so it's about where they're going here, says Spirit, is the concern. And so you want to make sure that they got all their ducks in a row, that they're able to travel there, travel back safely, enjoy their time, and not have any issues with getting back home to their family, friends, and loved ones, work, and other responsibilities that they have here. Some things just might be lurking in the dark here that will make it rough for those who are trying to travel, whether flying or traveling to another country. For some of them, even going to different states here. And so tell them, make sure they got all their stuff together, make sure they got everything is right and in order, that they're not going to be able to play around with authorities if they cross authorities in some type of way. Okay, make sure whatever they're packing is all righteous. We don't want any setbacks. You want them to enjoy their trip. All right, friends, that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. And until we meet again, stay safe. Bye.